afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to another edition of the Regional Review. My name is Enzo Amula, the correspondent for Namibia Media Holdings. But before we continue with our news today, please do stay tuned for our daily ad. First up in our news, 6 teenagers aged between 19 to 20 were involved in a car accident on the way to Oshikango. It is said that the teenagers took the car without the grandfather's consent. Next up in our news, Minister of Urban and Rural Development Erastus Uthoni has uploaded the leadership of Tsandi Town Council, indicating that they are making the provision of housing a dream come true. Uthoni, who was speaking at the handover of 33 houses at Tsandi last month, said that he is aware of the cost of houses and he applauds NHG on making these houses affordable for people to buy.
Something that local authority decide are doing right in working together with the National Housing Enterprise. Just last year, in October, we handed over 81 houses in Utapi. Last month, I also learned while I was in Okahao that 70 houses project in Okahao will soon be completed. Clearly, the teams here are very dedicated to make the provision of housing a reality, which make me happy to always come here and witness the result of our collective efforts. I thus appreciate and applaud the fact that you are putting in time and effort as we drive the housing agenda of our community or the government. I'm aware of the cost of houses falling out of reach of many of our people, and that those in the category of middle to low income are really struggling to access affordable housing. This is why I continuously keep on calling all role players to bring their part on board. It is only when the land is reasonably priced by local authorities that low income groups will subsequently be able to afford houses constructed by NHG. Everyone emerges a winner when things are done this way. And existence of these houses provides the municipality to generate revenue from rates and taxes every month for a lifetime. Now, the chairperson was talking here, appealing to you that, dear leaders in the local authorities, please help us. Help NHG. NHG is not a private company. NHG is a company belongs 100% to government. Now when they come to you and they ask a piece of land, the price that we are charging, it's a bit high. Really, how do we expect NHG to deliver? Sometimes NHG also asks for a virgin land, and it's all costly to provide all the services in terms of planning, layout, everything and services.
A 5-year-old boy died last month after he swallowed a needle. It is said that the deceased swallowed a needle and went home and could not talk properly, a police report reads. The University of Namibia Hifikepunye Pohamba campus in Inongwediva hosted its annual career fair. This event is held to motivate learners and also to give career guidance as well as opportunities to these learners and to learn about more other careers. Oshana Regional Governor Elia Irimari said that most countries that are developing or developed countries struggle with finding employable careers, and hence this initiative is applauded that it gives an opportunity for grade 11 and 12 learners to see other opportunities and careers in the country and worldwide.
Welcome to our Career Expo, Employment Expo 2023. As you can see, this is our team that is here. If you come here at HP campus, we are here to assist you and to direct you. We have a lot of different fields of study and our exhibitors are ready. So please come here and make a turn. We are ready for you. Thank you so much.
Come one, come all.
Well, we continue with our news. A 29-year-old trial awaiting suspect died in the Oshakati holding cells. This was confirmed by Commissioner Longameni Sakaria, who said that the deceased was treated at the Oshakati State Hospital after complaining of not feeling well. He was arrested for theft. National Housing Enterprise Board Chairperson Tosca Sam said that, or rather encouraged town councils or local authorities to avail land towards NHE to make ownership a possible dream. Tosca was speaking at the handing over of houses in Zandi.
Our mandate is in twofold. We basically construct houses for Namibians, and secondly, provide financing to eligible house owners to acquire houses. This is where we channel the resources that we have to ensure that we deliver on that mandate. Directors of ceremonies, allow me to share with you that our prioritization is certainly to raise capital to ensure affordable housing is achieved for all Namibian people. A new day, a new dawn. This is the new theme for doing business at NHE. We challenge ourselves to this mammoth task at hand. We call upon all local authorities to provide affordable land to NHE so that we can achieve more. The market trends have changed, and we want to accommodate everyone who walks into our doors seeking for a roof over their heads. This calls for the realignment of NHE's housing delivery strategies to the realities on the ground. For example, by providing the most basic shelter for those who are unable to afford fully completed houses with geysers, tiles, cupboards, by removing all the luxurious. What is important is a basic shelter over the roofs of the vulnerable families. Honourable Minister, we also equally call upon the shareholder to consider allocating more resources to NHE so that together in unity of purpose we house the Namibian nation. The successful completion of this project we are witnessing here today is a result of the hard work, commitment and partnership between NHE and Camber Trading CC to develop the land that we got from our sister institution, Zandi Village Council. Today we are going to witness the handing over of 33 houses completed, and 33 families' lives will change forever. Currently, we have a number of projects that are running. We do have 70 houses that are at Okahau, Otapi 26, Ondangwa 24, Omuthia 50, Khobaba 65, and in Windhoek, we have the informal settlement upgrading program that is underway. And if you have listened to the numbers and surely listened to Her Worship the Mayor in terms of the target that the housing sector needs to achieve, it's nothing comparable to us achieving our mandate. Based on that, we're really calling upon strategic partnerships to partner with us and to fight the plight in assuring our vulnerable communities to have access to their roofing. The total value of the housing project is costed at approximately 10 million. The execution of the housing programs provided not only houses, but also provide much needed relief in terms of job opportunities and business development for the residents. I'm informed that about 100 local jobs were created as part of this project, and this is a testament to our philosophy of giving back to our society where we operate in. I also just want to thank our Honourable Minister for your continued support and guidance as well as the role at the financial institution who have enhanced home loans to some of our clients. To the Tsangi Village Council, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate that you have availed affordable.
That brings us to the end of our news segment. Do not go anywhere, as we will be right back with our interview of the day with Rusa, who owns Rusa's Kitchen. Please do stay tuned.
Tourismus Namibia is a weekly tourism show that brings you the latest news in the tourism industry and topics related to that. If you would like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, contact tourismus@synergy.com.na for news and advertising related queries. Tourismus, bring the world to Namibia.
Hi guys, my name is Rusa. I'm the owner of Rusa's Kitchen in Onethindi. You find us by the road opposite Holiday Inn. If you're coming from Montangwa, we are opposite Holiday Inn mini markets. Why did I start Rusa's Kitchen? Rusa's Kitchen has been a passion in me. Ever since I was a little child, I loved everything about cooking. Cooking has always been my thing. My mom was a baker and a nurse at the same time. So I grew up literally in the fond of cooking. And the TV channels, the competition for kids on DSTV, that it grew me more fonder of cooking and baking together. I started baking Ikwila first. That's traditional bread of Oshiwambo. Before I could actually make cakes themselves. So after that, we started doing cakes. Before cakes, we did biscuits, cookies. And after cookies, we started doing cakes. When did I start cooking, like professionally cooking for people? I started cooking the time of COVID for people. I've always cooked for myself and everything, but for people and business-wise, I started cooking for people during COVID time. That's when we started doing takeaways, lunch bags, and everything like that. And then it got to me when I experienced different kind of restaurants. So I was like, how would it feel if I in the position of serving people in my own restaurant? And honestly, I've been sitting on this whole vision for 2 years. I've been going around on Dangwa looking for places to rent, and the renting has been a challenge because I couldn't find a place so I can start my small dream that is very affordable until last year, September. It's a very funny story how I opened this whole thing. My dad passed on last year, July. I stopped looking for places until my neighbor came to me and she was like, the place around the road is open for rent. I was like, okay, I can actually do this. 2 months after my dad passed, I opened a whole full restaurant, and until now, I can't believe it. It's something that I've always wanted, and it's going okay. Let me say, it's really going okay, and it goes along with my passion for helping young girls. If you've probably seen me around, I've been doing pets contribution for schools in villages. So this whole project is helping me employ young Namibian women that are trying to find themselves out there, and also giving girls time to rethink about what they really want to do. Rusa's Kitchen is basically my image of helping young women. Every day I wake up, I know that even if this business is not doing quite well on some days, I know I have to push. I have to push for my girls that are here, that are helping me out. I have to push for my girls that come clean, because if I take away this whole project, I'm taking away something they look up to. And my background studying, I did education. Professionally, I'm a teacher, a primary teacher. and I studied in Kietmans. I did a diploma in primary education, and then I did a degree in senior primary education, English and natural science. Right now, I'm currently teaching in a local school in a village somewhere after Oshigambo Onanona Combined School. I'm a primary teacher there. It's my career and my business is one of the most challenging things to balance because my phone is constantly ringing, constantly, even in class. So I have to put it on silence, and I'm always trying to tell my clients that if my phone is not being answered, please try the other number, which is for the girl or in the restaurant. I have to make sure that every day after school, because I commute there every day from Onethindi to Onanona. Every day after work, I have to be here. I have to be here to help her because the place can be very busy, and I don't want to overwhelm the people helping me out in making Rusa's kitchen where it's supposed to be. This whole area is the most peaceful place right now, I can say, for my business. I haven't experienced any challenges at all. Right now, Rusa's kitchen is barely a year. We are turning a year next year, and we are not even halfway we want to be. In terms of the sitting area is not complete. There's still a lot of projects to do, and we are still planning to have a free cooking class for young unemployed women. We are trying to put everything together, all the funds and all the equipments needed to start having those classes. Our plan is to expand to the other side of the north, to Windhoek and the coast in years to come, obviously in years to come, but hopefully very soon. Right now, we are trying to focus on giving people, our customers, the best experience in our outside area. We still have a lot to do, and our main focus is to work inside our kitchen so we can create space for cooking classes for our upcoming project for young girls, unemployed young girls, to learn how to cook and bake at the same time.
Sunset News is a daily news show focusing on national headlines as well as international news. If you'd like to feature your brand or campaign on this platform, please contact sunset@synergy.com.na. Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.
As small as our business is, we really get to days where we can we get to days where we get to serve birthday parties. For example, our place is always open for birthday parties. It gets really, really busy, but we try to pull through no matter what. And there was a time we got a professional cooking catering service for a company that came to have a workshop in the north. It was hectic, but we pulled it through. So you can trust us with anything that has to do with food, cakes, and baking. We do get to deliver. We currently employed full-time 2 young girls. One of them has recently finished her course at one of the hospitality schools in Ovongo, and one of the girls came from my community, so I had to teach her from the start, but now she's really good. Half of our 2 of our employees are ladies from the community that come clean twice a week. So those are our part-time employees. We are planning to get more girls as we expand. So that is actually the future goal of Rusa's Kitchen, to help young girls. Our whole future goal is to employ more young girls and teach them the skills of cooking and baking. So in the future, they can actually go out and create their own brands and their own businesses. So every holiday, we get to take in learners from high schools that come for holidays in the community. So currently, we take in 3 learners that come to for holidays from high schools. So during holiday, they have their holiday jobs here, teaching them the basics of baking and the basics of cooking and serving customers and all those kind of stuff. This is just to help them be busy during their holiday and have a motive on what to do with their future as they are on holiday. And Namibia is a very small country, but when it comes to food wise, we have variety of great food here. The industry is quite very challenging at this point because we don't have a lot of people investing in good food and good restaurants so that we can take up the unemployment gap for our young people that are in hospitality schools. So I believe if we try to open more restaurants in our country and focus on filling that gap as people that are passionate with food, we can really try and bring up the industry for cooking in this country. Everything else about cooking, I love how Namibians respect their food. You can go on Instagram. There are a lot of Instagram influencers food. I can give a shout out to Cheryl K. She's one of my role models. So our whole world of cooking is very beautiful because we can go out there and explore other cultures. We try different kind of food in different kind of cultures. Right at Roosters Kitchen, we are more into grilling, but we also do Oshuambo cuisines, but we are exploring the grilling world. So everything that has to do with grilling, we are really good at it.
Take a load off and tune into another episode of Brave Namibia as we take a look at both ordinary and extraordinary Namibians. Brave Namibia is broadcasted on NTV Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. and oneup2.com, as well as broadcasted on the following Facebook platforms on Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Republican, Allgemeine Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and all Namibia Media Holdings pages. For more information, contact the Brave team at brave@synergy.com.na. Brave Namibia, for the ordinary and extraordinary Namibians.
Well, it is indeed inspirational to see other women uplifting other women, and cheers to Rusa out there. She is really doing the most. Well, viewers, all good things do come to an end, and that brings us to the end of our regional review for this week. Please do keep in touch with us. If you want to advertise on our show, please make sure you contact our marketing department. Other than that, see you guys.